Today, we're talking about some SpongeBob episodes that made us very uncomfortable as kids. You know the ones where things go from funny to, wait, is this still a cartoon? Real quick. These episodes are weird, creepy, and in some parts seriously deep. So grab your Krabby Patty and let's go over the episodes that made us stare at the screen like, Nickelodeon, what are you doing? First up, One Coarse Meal. Now this episode, it's not just weird, it's straight up mean. Mr. Krabs finds out that Plankton is afraid of whales, and instead of being a normal grown crab, he decides to dress up like his daughter Pearl and mess with Plankton's head. He jumps out at him, hides in shadows, and basically makes him think a giant whale is after him all the time. Plankton gets so overwhelmed he literally runs off into the street in panic. Like, what? This is a kid's show. And what's worse, Mr. Krabs just laughs. No lesson, no heart, just ha ha. I scared my business rival into losing his mind. It's more horror than humor. Honestly, this episode feels like someone at the studio had a personal grudge against Plankton. Next is Are You Happy Now? And this one hits hard in a different way. The episode starts with Squidward realizing he's never had one single happy memory. Not even one. SpongeBob tries to cheer him up, but every plan fails, and it just makes Squidward feel worse. At one point, Squidward goes quiet, closes his door, and just stays alone in the dark. The show literally plays a sad montage called The Darkest Days. It's one of the only episodes that doesn't even try to be funny for a while. Just silence and sadness. As a kid, I was confused. As an adult, I get it. This episode is more real than most live-action shows. But wow, was that heavy for a cartoon with jellyfishing and bubble parties? Now let's talk about face freeze. And yeah, this one's just gross. Mr. Krabs tells SpongeBob and Patrick if they keep making silly faces, their faces might get stuck like that. Of course they don't listen. And the faces they make, I don't know what the animators were thinking. They're terrifying. We're talking eyeballs bulging out, teeth everywhere, twisted lips. It looks more like a haunted house than a cartoon. And then it happens. They actually do get stuck like that. They're walking around with these nightmare faces, unable to eat or talk. I still remember feeling weird watching this. Like, how did we go from flipping burgers to this? If you pause at the wrong time, you might just scream. Oh, and if we're talking creepy, we have to mention the night patty. This episode is straight up SpongeBob's horror movie moment. SpongeBob gets the night shift alone, and people start telling him stories about a creepy sea cook called the Hash-Slinging Slasher. At first it's just silly, but then the lights start flickering. The sounds get spooky. SpongeBob starts imagining all kinds of scary stuff, and so did I. The final scene has a surprise that made me jump when I was little. This is the SpongeBob episode that made me keep a light on after bedtime. No shame. So yeah, SpongeBob isn't just jokes and jellyfish. Sometimes it gets real dark, real fast. Episodes stick with us for a reason. But I want to know, what SpongeBob episode made you pause the show and say, what did I just watch? Let me know in the comments. And if you're into SpongeBob content with a twist, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. More weird episodes, deep dives, and dark laughs coming soon. Until next time, stay safe and maybe don't watch these episodes right before bed. Peace out.